Hi everybody, just wanted to have a chat to you about doing inventory on your paintings when you receive them, especially on the bigger ones, not so much with the little ones because it doesn't seem as important for those, but when you're doing the bigger canvases like 40 by 50s and bigger, it's very important to check your drills against what they say you should have, just in case you think you might have missed out on something. I've had a few cases just recently with people that have been short packets of beads. Look, I don't particularly worry about it too much because I know that we can buy them relatively cheaply. They're only 20 cents a packet plus your postage. So I don't really stress over it that much. It's just really annoying if you get to the end of your project and you find out that you haven't got enough beads. So if you do inventory at the start and you think you might be short, or you want to get some just in case. I did that with my last project that I did. A couple of them I thought I was, they might have said I needed 28 and they gave me 30. So I went and ordered an extra packet of each color that I had. Turns out that I didn't end up running out of any. So I did that just as a bit of security, and then I've just got extra beads if I ever am short on other projects. So I put them in my my stash. So I've already labelled my containers for my next project. So I did that this afternoon. So a lot of the time when you get your big projects, you'll get them in a bag similar to that. It'll have your inventory sheet in it. Now some companies don't give you an inventory sheet, but you will find that the legend on the side of it will say how many beads you should have for your project. So we'll do it with this one, and then I will do it with another one another time. That's what your inventory sheet will look like. I usually have a picture of what you're doing, your size. It'll have your the number of your DMC number there. It's probably back to front, but and then these ones that I've got actually go on weight, okay? But then on the other side there, it will actually tell me how many beads I need. So for color 150, it's saying I have 19. What they will normally do if you have 19, they will give you a packet of 200. Some places that weigh them out will only give you the beads, but they usually do give you extra ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull a few random packets out of here because they're all mixed up, and then I'm just going to show you what to look for with those colors. Okay, so this one here is color 762. So on my sheet here, 762 is telling me that I should have 1,084. Now, because there's approximately 200 in a packet, they have given me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that would be 1,400. So they have given me nearly 400 more than what I'm supposed to need. Possibly there's only 180 in there, which would bring it down a bit, but that's still pretty generous for what they've done. Okay, so that's the way to do it. So just, if you base it, sometimes they will give you larger packets, which are usually around that big, and they usually hold 1,000 beads. So if it tells you need 10,000 and they've only given you 10 packets or 12 packets, you will have enough. Don't stress over it. If you're not sure, just ask me and I'll let you know. Because yeah, they do package them in bigger ones, and that's where people get a little bit confused because they think, oh, I haven't got enough, but there's actually bigger amounts in those packets. Okay, so here's another one. Oh, he's got a few. So this one is number 3865. So on 3865 it says I need 7,190. Okay, I haven't got a calculator in front of me, but if I count these, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be 2,000. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 4,000. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 should be 6,000. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I'm presuming from this that these actually only have about 180, because that would be 8,000 for 40. And then they've given me 1, 2, well, that one doesn't have a lot in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packets. So I've got 50 packets there, which possibly could be 10,000. Other than that, they're very generous with their beads. So I probably won't know until I start packaging them into the containers. But that just gives you an idea of how to do it. I'll just do another one. This one's 3041. So it tells me that I've got 587. So 1, 2, 3. They've given me 4 packets, which would be approximately 800. So they're well and truly giving you enough beads to allow for the ones that I constantly drop on the floor, that go pinging around, or that you drop accidentally. So that's the best way to do your inventory. And if you go through the whole lot, I usually just go through and I tick off, which you can see I've already done there. I did this previously. I've actually, hopefully you can see that, I've ticked it and said that I've actually got all of the colours that they said I should have. And then you just look through and just see that you've actually got enough of the colour. This one here is interesting. It's number 3747. It tells me that I should have 156, so I've only got 1 packet, but they've probably got 180 or 200 in them. So as you can see, it's very easy to do. I would honestly recommend doing it as soon as you get your painting home, or when you receive it in the mail. Just do your inventory. If you've got any issues, you can then let the seller know, or you can let me know, and then we can contact them. And I did have an issue just recently with one that I got for my daughter. It was color 307, which is yellow. She had 17,127 beads in the package, so it was rather a large package. And we realised that it was supposed to be the yellow, and they'd actually sent a very dark, we think it was a dark blue colour. I contacted the seller. Now, even though I received it a while back, I said, look, we've just gone to do it. We've realised that you've sent the wrong colour, and they are going to resend that one out, because as you can imagine, buying, I think we worked out it was about 85 packets, was going to cost us a fair bit to replace, and on top of the cost of the painting, that wasn't viable. If it's just like a few dollars here and there, I don't really stress over it. I mean, the paintings are relatively cheap anyway. These people work in a country that are very underpaid, so I allow for human error. I think they do a great job with considering the amount of paintings that you guys all buy, and that I buy. So, you know, really, I don't stress over it too much. I know it's frustrating, but that's why I want you to do your inventory right at the start, and that way you can get on top of it and order them before you run out. So you'll obviously have some, but just check and see what you've got. And yeah, I don't think you'll have any issues if you do that. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.